Yo, Smash and Dash. What's up, my boy?
What's happening, brother? What's going on with you?
Man, just chilling, man. Just trying to jump on here, man, and get it on out the way with, you know.
I know that's right.
Sir, man. We're gonna jump right into it, man. And been hearing some crickets and hearing people talking. Aaron Rodgers taking a pay cut, and also within the same news, they got Dalvin Cook in New York to visit the Jets. Do you think that's something that does that mean something?
To me, yeah. I mean, when you got a vet like Aaron Rodgers changes the dynamic of a team instantly. When you got let's do Zach Wilson. When you got Zach Wilson throwing the ball to people, or the head quarterback, and you got a guy out there that's a free agent coming up there to take a trip, he may not sign because it's a young quarterback and they're still rebuilding. But when you got a guy like Aaron Rodgers, a season removed from having an MVP, just incredible talent in this league and probably still, top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. When you got a guy like Dalvin Cook coming in there and you see a guy like Aaron Rodgers, to me, it's kind of like a no-brainer. I know you want the deal and you want the money, but if you play with a guy like A-Rod, he's going to get you them open looks and, you're going to get some touches to where you don't have to worry about the 8-9 man boxes.
Right. So do you think it's telling us something being that A-Rod is taking a pay cut? Do that mean they're trying to make room for Dalvin or what?
To me, I would take it that way. We've heard a lot of stuff about like A-Rod being selfish, you know what I'm saying? Always looking out for himself, getting the big money. For him to have $110 million left on that deal and, to take $35 million pay cut. There's something I feel like, in the midst of, there's going to be something working out there. And Dalvin, if you're Dalvin Cook and you're looking at this situation, even like you, CJ, when you a running back like ourselves, when you're looking at a team to sign with or play with, the quarterback is one of the top people you look for because he's gonna make your life 20 times easier. So I honestly believe that with this pay cut, with Aaron Rodgers and the fact that this is the first team that's really called up Dalvin, I feel like this might be a good spot.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's just a coincidence. A-Rod taking a pay cut, Dalvin's is up there. I think that's probably going to be a landing spot. This first out of all the free agent running backs that we got any news on recently. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Another running back, well, really not the running back, Jim Iray over there with the Colts.
Hey, what my dog Bali say? High off them perkies, Jim Iray. Look, Jim Iray can still hear them perkies calling. I hear exactly what you're saying, 2K, but he's out of pocket. I don't care.
Right.
Jim Irsay is old. He's clearly not in touch with the league anymore. This is a guy that was caught with a big pill bottle full of Percocets, so he's clearly still high on something. But there's no way that you can tell me again. We go back to the contracts, and you're telling me that the league, I mean the franchise tag for a running back has went down, but everybody else is going up, and he says that we don't have to go to the table and renegotiate something. He's absolutely absurd. He needs to get hit upside his head with something.
Yeah. I don't like that situation, especially with the running back. Y'all don't feel like they want to fix it or do something to make it better. Like, come on, we putting our we talk about Hamlin, we putting our life on the line.
Yeah,
and they don't. We feel like we shouldn't make it right or whatever. But man, you know how that goes, man. And it's crazy. Last thing I wanna.
But 2K, hold on. Let's talk about JT a little bit. We act like Jonathan Taylor wasn't 60% of their offense when he's healthy. Like, so for the fact to just slap him in his face, it's amazing to me how they could look at a running back and say, hey, yeah, I know you carried us last year. You took 60% of our offense. You had over 1,000 yards, over 500 yards receiving. But hey, you're expendable to me. Like, it's amazing.
It's crazy. Everything. It just show you, and I'm sure he's going to be wanting a new contract, I'm sure, probably after next year, because he'll probably be in year 3 or 4. And it shows you already probably what he's going to have to do in order to get paid. And it just show you the running backs now they're trying to get paid. And it just keep like a domino effect. So yeah, it is what it is. Last thing, Colorado, Big 12. What does that mean for them? Or is this the year? They always supposed to be going there, correct?
Was this the year? if you go back in our old history, back like when like Rashad Salam and those dudes, and remember when the Nebraska Cornhuskers were really good. CU and Nebraska had always been in like the Big 12. And then like maybe I don't know, like around 2000, I think 12ish or 13, that's when they went to the Pac-12. So like CU's always really been like a Big 12 school. So having Dion, obviously Dion has crazy Dallas, Texas, background. So it only makes sense for them to go back into that Big 12 area. And I mean, it gives them a better I think the Pac-12 after this year, once USC leaves, UCLA is gone, the Pac-12 is going to be struggling, to be one of them top conferences or even a Power 5 conference. So I think it's going to be a major move for CU. It gets them out there. With Texas and Oklahoma leaving, it's going to give them not a lot of room out there. And I think Dion is one of the coaches that if anybody can make a resurgence or bring the CU football back, it'll be Dion for sure.
Oh, nice. So y'all are going to what conference again?
We're Big 10 and they're going back to Big 12.
Oh, Big 12. So you feel like they're running from that pressure or what? Out of smoke? It's bigger than that?
Well, I mean, they're getting out of the Pac-12, and the Pac-12 really ain't got no pressure no more at 2K. It's like, especially with SC leaving, it's like there's nothing else that's going on there. So I really believe that they're going to a stronger conference realistically. I mean, you're going to have TCU, you have the Baylors, you got Oklahoma State, Kansas State. You still got some teams in this conference that's going to be able to, play some ball. So I honestly believe that that's a power move for Dion. And on top of that, Big 12 is handing out way more money. So it only makes sense for, Dion and those guys to follow suit and head down to the Big 12.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, man, I know you got to go, man. It was good getting on here with you, man. And, till next time, I'll see you soon, my brother.
All right. Yeah. Before we leave, I need a quick, what do you think ECU's, give me a record prediction this year. What do you think ECU will have? What do you think y'all's record will be?
Bro, just give me a little time, bro.
No. Oh, okay. So, all right. I'll give you till next episode. But
next episode, I got you. We're gonna chime in on ECU, what their record gonna be. We're gonna chime in on USC, what their record gonna be. And we're gonna get it together and we're gonna do some story time.
Hey, check it out. We got to make it to either. We got to go to USC and ECU game this year.
Yeah, we doing
it. All right, deal.
Yes, sir.
Love, twin.
Love.